constant battle of who's outdoing the other one. And that is the problem. And it takes extremely low ego to be able to do something like that. And most people that are stuck single or stuck in a cycle, it's because they have an extremely hard ego and they can't let that go.
Yeah.
You know, and like you also got to understand, like for a woman, it is very hard as you get as the years go on, as you get older and older, you get more of that trauma from all these previous relationships, and it's really hard for you to settle after 32, 33, 35. It's going to be way harder for you to settle than, say, a woman that's only been through 3 or 4 relationships, or even less, you know? So that's the only reason why it's like that, you know?
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and move on to the next thing. Wait, did everybody answer income level?
Not at
Oh,
all.
no. You're the only one who did it? Oh, yeah, we didn't start.
Yeah.
Did you? How about you tell me what income you're looking for?
I don't have a, necessity per se. I want to be well off. I don't want to be struggling. We can go 50-50 if that's what you want to do, but I prefer to.
Have you ever done 50-50 with a guy?
I had, well, not necessarily 50-50, but it was like, rent, utilities, that type of thing. Like I carried the.
Like he did the rent, but then you did all the other little stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. How long were you with that guy?
We were together maybe a year.
And why did it end?
It was very toxic and abusive.
Yeah. So, guys, if a guy ever wants to go 50-50 from the start, it's a red flag. And that's exactly what's going to happen. Like, y'all need to never, if a guy is already doing stuff like that, he's already in the mental preparation of taking advantage of you in some way, shape, or form. So, yeah, red flag. Stay away from it. What about, but wait, I got, so what about you? What's the income that you're looking for?
I've been raised pretty independently, so I've been paying everything for myself. I don't really care where you are at, just as long as you can pay for your own shit, because I'm not paying for you. I'm not going to go pick you up. I'm not going to pay for gas just to come see you.
Right.
And I don't expect you to do the exact same, but honestly, I think it is 100% in the same equal. So.
This should be 50-50?
No, not 50-50. 100 to 100.
Yeah,
if I'm putting in my whole entire experience and everything with you, then you should be doing the exact same thing, and I wouldn't accept lesser than that.
Yeah, that's right.
I just want y'all to know, though, just if I want to start bringing up the statistics on the screen, the thing is, women say that they're okay with these type of equal things, but I could show studies that show that we all want somebody that makes 58% more than you. So that means that and that's average, that's just the average woman. So if you make 100K a year, you probably want a guy who makes 150K a year. And it's a subliminal thing. I don't even think that y'all mean it. You just actually, I'll explain to you the science behind it. It's because of evolutionary biology. For 300,000 years as Homo sapiens, women needed to think about bearing children. You're not allowed to just be selfish and think about yourself. You got to think about how if I ever got pregnant, I have to take care of these babies that come out of me. So you have to look for a provider. You have to look for a man. But at the same time, evolutionary biology makes men a certain way too. That's why if y'all see these high value guys, or not, I'm not going to call them high value, but these guys that get girls really easily, they sleep around a lot. And you can't stop them. There's nothing stopping it. This is evolutionary biology. This is their biology to do that. Just like how it's your biology to seek a man that can take care of you. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nobody should complain about those things. We should just recognize it, understand it, and stop fighting against it. What about you? What's the income you're looking for?
The income I would be looking for, I've been in the 50-50 relationship and I hated it. So I'm asking for at least 90K.
It just doesn't last. The thing is, tons of women are brainwashed by feminism and stuff that like, oh, it's great. 50-50 is great things, but it'll last a little bit until a woman gets tired of it. Yeah. What about you? What's the income you're looking for?
You know what? I don't know, because I ain't graduated college yet. So when I graduate college, maybe y'all know. But maybe more than me, so he could feel masculine.
Right.
Yeah, let him be in his masculine energy.
Yeah, so he don't feel like I'm paying for the bills or, I'm taking care of him. So. And
that's a big reason why it's necessary, is because it emasculates a man to not be able to pay for things. And it's also, men are immediately emasculated the moment that something bad happens and he can't take care of it. The second y'all get in an argument over something like a flat tire or something and he's not able to take care of it instantly, he's immediately emasculated. Did they get you? Is Chad already getting y'all?
I'll tell y'all. It's funny.
I'll tell y'all, be careful.
It is funny.
Funny as hell.
Well, yeah, you go ahead. We'll read the super chats in just a second, guys.
You should be financially comfortable. Don't be broke.
Yeah.
But, I mean, everybody wants rich. That's not going to happen for everybody. That's reality.
Right.
Yeah. So if y'all want to know how many people are making 100K a year, I think it's only it's top 30%, but that's men and women. Yeah. So you cut that in half, so that's 15. And then half of them are married, so it's only 7% of guys that are single. And then of that 7%, they could be fat, ugly, like
Uh-huh.
short,
Little
little
dick.
dick,
Right.
antisocial.
It's
Simp
a
as
reason
fuck.
they in that 7%.
Exactly. Yeah. So what about you? What's the income you're looking for?
If I'm being realistic,
Oh yeah.
as of right now, I would look for somebody making 55, 60 to 90. I'd love to be on the 90 range. That'd be great. But the men that make the more money seems like they attract all the hoes.
Community dick.
So it's very much it's like a guy that can take anybody out and stuff like that, and it's like, okay, I'm being taken out, but am I really special?
Right.
Yeah.
Whereas the
Am I
man
the
that's
only
making
one?
55, he's like, you know what? Yeah,
I'm gonna spend it all on you.
I'm gonna spend it all on
Yeah,
you
he's
because
gonna
this
hit
is what I got.
And I always
So-
like to add, ladies, if you have this type of mentality of the 50 or 60K and you choose a guy in a certain industry like HVAC, electrician, those type of jobs, they're going to be a journeyman in 5 to 10 years and they're going to be making 100K a year.
Exactly.
Okay.
You
And they
gotta
could
stay
be
down.
business owners. Like they could end up owning a whole electric company. Like y'all got to understand that sometimes there's certain guys to bet on and there's ones that you shouldn't.
Yeah.
Those are the guys you bet on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
And AP,
I
I,
can
thought
agree,
you were going to
for
say
sure.
100K a year.
Look,
I want.
Listen, Sergio. We done talked a couple times. I done listened to
You
things.
said a little bit.
I done talked to some
I will say
people.
though, like I think it's okay for y'all at her age, at a certain age, to ask for those things because you have a very high chance of locking it down. Like my girl is 23 years old. I'm 31, and I'm in the high six figures in her. And I wasn't gonna take a girl that was my age because they're too argumentative and it just makes everything hard. But at her age and her beauty, I locked her in instantly as soon as she showed how much value she provided in my life.
Right.
I got a question
I
for you
agree.
Yeah.
later.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
you think older men go for younger women for?
It depends
100%.
who the guy is, but if the guy is valuable, yes. If the guy is actually like has either he has good looks, he has money or anything like that, you understand, just like how we were talking about evolutionary biology, it's hardwired in me to want a woman that is gonna be fertile and chaste and very good for my children, a good mother. Okay, that's
So
what
her
I'm
value-
hardwired to look for. You know.
So her value decreases with her age.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Yes, it
But
does.
not for
Because
men?
it's geriatric pregnancy at 35. Yes, actually, it's the opposite. So a man, think about men at 1920. Men are not shit at 1920.
Right.
What are y'all at 1920?
The same.
You can go get on a
Everything.
boat. You
The
can
same.
go get on a
Everything.
boat in my no. You
The
can
same.
get you can.
Everything.
You know how many of my
Everything.
friends that are under 20 and they've already gotten flown out and been on a yacht in Miami?
Are you
I
talking
have
about male or
tons-
female?
I did
Women.
that
Oh,
shit
yeah.
I know. I have
500
tons of women.
times.
Like most of my friend group is women, guys. Just so y'all know, and they all get flown out. And I've never had one of my homies ever get flown out to go on a yacht. There's privileges that men have, and there's privileges that women have, and it's absolute opposites. Okay, it's absolute opposites. Men are not at their prime until 35. When they're making the good money, they are not. So this, I'm going to give you all one of my favorite analogies. Actually, it's the candy store analogy. Shout out to Myron for this. So imagine we're at 18 years old. Y'all turn 18 and y'all instantly get into a candy store, okay? Y'all can eat up this candy. Y'all, it's free reign. Y'all can get as much candy as y'all want. Y'all can eat as much or you cannot eat. It's up to you. You can do whatever you want. Guys, though, we get into the same candy store, but we wait in line until we're 30 years old. Okay? So we're all waiting in line and we're watching the other guys getting in and we're like, fuck yeah, dude, eat that fucking candy. Let's fucking go. Get in there. And some guys get in there and they start splurging like crazy. They start eating all the fucking candy. And all the women are like, why are y'all splurging? Why y'all eating all this candy? Well, y'all had that since y'all were 18. And we just now are getting it at 30. We want to eat the candy. How can you tell us not to do it when y'all been doing
Everybody
it?
seeks it at 18.
Yeah, not
Right,
all of them,
true.
but a lot of them do though, and then ridicule men afterwards, and that's very hypocritical. And it's something that happens all the time today.
You said who at 18 is searching for what?
Women at 18 are so basically the easiest way to say it is women are self-made millionaires at 18 years old. Y'all's value you're given right up front. You're given all your value right then. Your
what
beauty
is the
is
value?
everything. Huh?
The beauty. That's what you're
Your
saying.
beauty and
I
your
think
ability
that's
to have
the virginity,
children.
that's
Because
the value.
how old are you?
Yeah, I'm about to say because that shit.
That's
How
the
old are
value.
you?
18 and
But-
being a
but
millionaire,
I'm-
that shit just happened.
Y'all
It
gotta
had been
understand.
happening.
Once again,
Entrepreneurship.
what I'm saying?
once again, men are hardwired just like how y'all are hardwired a certain way. We want youth because we know that we're going to have healthy children and we know it's going to be ours. Okay, there was no
that
birth.
y'all want youth because you want somebody that's gonna shut up.
I think
Right.
it's bragging
Somebody
rights.
No, it has nothing to do with that. If y'all,
somebody
said
whose
with
mind
your
is
woman
not ready
is
You
malleable.
just said that you had
she
your
is
woman
coachable.
because
She is coachable. There's
she's
a
gonna
huge
shut up.
difference.
Well,
Are
yeah,
you
'cause she's gonna
coachable?
shut up,
yeah,
You
It
tell her
does-
to shut up.
This
and
is
then
where
you
you're
give her a
backwards. You're
comfortable.
backwards. Once again, y'all are forgetting. I'm 31 years old. I built up. I worked my ass off for a decade to get to the income that I make and the value that I'm at right now. Most men do not make it to the level I'm at. I get to choose after that point. Okay. What y'all don't understand is y'all are at y'all's bracket. Y'all are choosing. Y'all get to choose every fucking guy that y'all are fucking with. Okay. There's tons of simps and betas out here that will do whatever for y'all. Will message y'all, send y'all gifts, send you money, all this stuff. The guys at the top aren't doing that shit. We run the game. We pick the women, okay? It's the other way around. It's only the top 5 to 10% of guys that get to do this, okay? So I'm speaking from one of those guys' perspective. Everything that y'all hear, y'all are hearing it from a guy that most of y'all, honestly, if I'm being honest, couldn't lock into a relationship. Just being honest.
I just